Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is an extreme cleaning motivation video for you guys. So I also incorporated a Grove collaborative haul on here as well, so stay tuned for that. It is coming right up after this, but I hope this video gives you guys tons of cleaning motivation. And if you are new here, hi, my name is Nicole and this is the Simplistic Home, and I hope you consider subscribing today if you like what you see. But thank you guys so much for being here today, and let's jump into the rest of this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I am going to be doing some cleaning around my house. It's actually like, I don't even think it's 9 a.m. yet. So I just got ready, made my coffee, and it's actually still in the coffee pot. I haven't poured it yet. But yeah, so I just wanted to take you guys along this day with me. It looks beautiful outside, but I think it's like in the 50s. Yesterday it was like 85, I think. So probably won't be outside a whole lot today just because I have so much to do inside and it is a little chilly out right now. But I also wanted to show you guys my most recent actually Grove collaborative order that I just received in the mail a couple of days ago. So if you guys don't follow me over on Instagram, it's at the Simplistic Home. That's where I will post like more day-to-day things. And a couple of days ago I asked you guys to vote if you would like to see a Grove collaborative haul, and I'm pretty sure I had a 100% voted yes. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that in today's video as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you that first. I actually have my box right here because I am out of a lot of my cleaning products, and to clean my house I need my cleaning products. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I purchased this month. But if you are new here to my channel, please consider subscribing. I do cleaning videos, just mainly like lifestyle stuff in general. I am 14 weeks pregnant, so I'm going to be incorporating some baby content into my channel as well. So I don't have really one set thing. I kind of just try to do it all and just have fun with it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here today. And yeah, we'll go ahead and jump into this Grove collaborative haul real quick. Okay, you guys, so I'm just gonna do a quick haul real quick because Jack just woke up and you'll probably be able to hear him. So I wanna get this rolling before I get him out of his crib. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. So these first two products I have here are bathroom cleaners. So this is the Method foaming tub and tile cleaner in the eucalyptus and mint scent, and I use this all the time. So definitely gonna be using this today on my tub and my shower. And this next one is the Method anti-bac bathroom cleaner in the spearmint scent. So I've never used this before, but I've heard a lot of really good things about it. So I'm going to be using that today too when I clean my bathrooms. And yeah, so these are the two bathroom products that I have. So these next two are actually free products that I received. So this is the Grove collaborative brand. It's a candle in the vanilla and sandalwood. So it's just a cute little package. It is a, let's see, 100% soy candle, and it's 2 ounces. So probably put this in my bathroom too. I smelled this yesterday and it smells really, really good. And then the second one here is another free item, and it's the Rooted Beauty. So Grove collaborative does have like makeup and beauty products and stuff like that on there. So this is one of those. And it is the sensitive green tea mask with chamomile and aloe vera. So excited to try that out. But like I said, these were 2 free products. So that's another good thing about Grove. Like they'll send you like a free product on your birthday and just randomly throughout the year. So it's really cool. So 2 free products, can't beat that. So these next items, I'm just going to bundle all of these together. So these are Mrs. Meyer's products. I have 2 dish soaps in the mint scent, a hand soap in the mint scent, and also 2 room refreshers. So I really like these room refreshers. I like to spray them around my house after I finish cleaning. So these will come in handy today. And the mint scent is the spring line, so they don't have that out all the time, but I do really like it. It's super fresh, and I used it last year as well. So another hand soap. I actually just ran out of my hand soap next to my sink, so I'm going to be using this today along with my dish soap because I like to have them out together, and it just looks cohesive and really nice. So, and I grabbed a backup because I feel like I go through the dish soap super quickly. So there are those. And then I also got more of these Method all-purpose wipes. So these are like a multi-surface wipe, if you will. They work really, really well. This is the first time I've tried this scent though. It is lime and sea salt. So I'm excited to try these out, and these are just like a quick thing that I can just grab and wipe up if I need to. So they have these in 2 different sizes. This is the 30 count, and they also have a larger one, which I believe is like 75 count. And they have these in multiple scents as well. So this is the lime and sea salt, like I said. They have lavender, which I've tried before, which is really good. And then they have a grapefruit too. I've never actually used that one, but I've heard a lot of really good things about that as well. So I'm gonna give these a try. And then last but not least, I have these Method dryer sheets. So I've used these before. These come in 2 different scents, I believe. There's a mango one. I feel like there's another like name to it, but there is mango in it and it smells really good. It's in like an orange and like yellowish package. And this is the beach sage. So I have a mountain of laundry to do today. So definitely going to be using these because I'm out of my dryer sheets. But anyways, there was a quick little Grove Collaborative haul for those of you who were interested in watching, and I'm also going to leave a link down below this video in the bio because about a month or so ago I did a Grove Collaborative haul, and it was like all of the products that I use, including like scrubber brushes and things like that. So if you like Grove Collaborative or you are interested in seeing what else they have, definitely go check that video out. But I'm gonna go ahead and get Jack out of his crib, get breakfast rolling, drink my coffee, and I will get back to you guys and we can start on laundry and doing all of the cleaning things. Okay guys, so I decided to go ahead and start folding laundry because when I said I had a mountain of laundry to do, I was not kidding. So I think this particular day I ended up counting like 7 loads of laundry total, and I don't know what you think, but I personally feel like that is a lot in one day. So I generally do like to do all of my laundry in one day, but I was actually like a few days behind when I would normally do it. So I had several days added on to my additional once a week load. And yeah, so I was just a little bit stir crazy when it came to this laundry on this particular cleaning day, but I decided to go ahead and give myself a little bit of mental clarity and go ahead and just fold them one load at a time as they finished drying. That way I wouldn't have one giant mountain at the end of finishing my laundry. So that is what I am doing here. I'm just folding and separating them into the correct pile. And now moving into the kitchen. So we had just had lunch breakfast. And I wanted to go ahead and get that all picked up. So what I like to do is just start from top to bottom. So by that I'm meaning I like to clear off my counters with everything that is not supposed to be there. So as you guys see, I have my toaster there and just random odds and ends that I needed to put away. So I went ahead and started there first, and then after I clear my counter space and get that all tidied up, I go ahead and wipe it down and brush any crumbs or anything of that sort onto the floor, because my floor is always the last thing I clean. So that is what I am doing right now. And another thing, so I actually ran out of my multi-surface spray that I use, the one that I make, and so I decided to go ahead and pop open these multi-surface wipes that I just showed you guys at the beginning of this video in the Grove Collaborative haul, and this is the lime and sea salt scent. And I will say I am very impressed with this scent. I wasn't sure if I would like it too much or not, and I actually like them better than the lavender ones that I previously had. So that says a lot, because if you have watched my channel for a little bit now, you know that I really do love lavender scented things. So this lime and sea salt was a win in my book. But as I was wiping down my counters, I noticed that my cabinets just had some sticky fingerprints and things of that sort, where food had fallen or Jack had messy hands and went ahead and touched them. So I wanted to give those a quick wipe down as well. One thing I always do on my laundry days is take any hand towels from the bathrooms or the kitchen and things of that sort and make sure to wash those on that particular day, and I always replace them with a new one, just like you guys saw me do there. But anyways, next I'm moving on to emptying my dishwasher. So I felt like I had so many dishes this day, I don't know why, but I decided to go ahead and empty the dishwasher first. That way that was one space that was clear, and then I could just hand wash the rest. So at the end, all of my dishes were clean and I had nothing left in the dishwasher or the sink, and let me just say it felt so good. I'm curious, if you guys have a dishwasher, do you use it daily or do you prefer to hand wash? It seems like I do a little bit of both. Like if I'm overwhelmed with the amount of dishes that I have, I always just shove them in the dishwasher, turn it on, and call it good. That way I can walk away. But if I just have a few sitting in the sink, lately it seems like I just start to wash them. That way I just don't have to mess with it or have dirty dishes sitting in the dishwasher until it gets full. So I did have a little bit of dish soap left over from my Dawn bottle that I had purchased from the store, but I wanted to go ahead and break out my new mint scent from Mrs. Meyer's that I ordered at Grove Collaborative that I showed you guys in the haul as well. So that is one of my absolute favorite scents, and if you have not tried it, I highly recommend it. It just smells so fresh and just, I don't know, totally different from the rest of them, but I do really like it. So I, as you guys saw, purchased the dish soap, the hand soap, and also the room spray, and my house smelled so good afterwards. And if you are interested in Grove Collaborative, definitely be sure to check out that link down below that I mentioned that I would leave. It has my previous video on there that I showed like other items from Grove that I like to use with like different hand utensils and scrubber brushes and things of that sort. And I'll also leave my referral code down below for you guys. So for any new member at Grove, if you spend $20, you get a free 5-piece set, and the free pieces do vary, but they are always really good. I know in the past they were Mrs. Meyer's products and like scrubber sponges and things of that sort. So definitely be sure to check that out. One of my favorite things to do when I'm cleaning my kitchen is to make sure after my sink is empty that I want to go ahead and scrub it out really good, and I end up just using that same scrubber that I use to hand wash my dishes along with just my mint dish soap that I showed you guys. So it just looks so much shinier, so much nicer and neater, and I feel like it really helps complete a clean kitchen. So if you are wondering what is in that mason jar that I just picked up, it is actually green onions. So I read somewhere that if you use like your produce from the store, if you cut it up and whatnot, instead of throwing it away, if you place it in water, or at least particularly with these green onions, if you put them in an inch of water, just place the roots in there, they will regrow, so you can reuse them instead of repurchasing them. And I am about a week in now, and they are growing like crazy. So if you guys want to check that out over on my Instagram, I've been leaving updates of that, so pretty interesting. But I'm going to try some more produce out just to see if it will work just as well. But so far the green onions are just growing great, so it's kind of crazy, but I think it's super cool. On this particular day, I also needed to refill my olive oil dispenser. So we use olive oil with just about every meal that we cook. And so I purchased this little dispenser at TJ Maxx several months ago. I think it was like $2.50, and it works awesome. So I just like to keep that out on a little tray next to my stove. That way it is super convenient and we can just grab and go when we need it. I also want to mention, so to my surprise, these wipes, like these multi-surface wipes, they did not seem to streak on my stainless steel appliances, which most of the time it seems like stuff like that does, but for whatever reason, these didn't. So that was awesome, and I'm probably going to continue to use those just to have them on hand, and it's just super easy to grab and go with those as well. I feel like my stainless steel is always dirty with fingerprints and things of that sort, so if you can just wipe it off, why not do that? So normally whenever I clean, I go ahead and disinfect and wipe down every surface in my entire house and then save my floor for last. So that would mean I would vacuum and sweep and mop my entire house at the very end. And sometimes that gets a little bit exhausting, I'm not gonna lie. So on this particular day, I decided to just sweep and mop room by room. So that way I was completing a room at a time and it felt really good. It seemed a little bit more time consuming, but honestly, it was nice to just switch up the routine a little bit and to know that as I'm finishing a room, it is completely done and I don't have to go back in there and clean anything. So that's what I decided to do this day. So recently I started filling up my Bonamop dispenser in that bottle there that you see with my multi-surface spray that I make here at home. It is just a vinegar, Castile soap, essential oil, and water combo, and it has worked excellent on my floors. I do the lemon scent and it smells amazing, and it's streak free, so it is so awesome. But if you guys are interested in trying something like that out, I only sell locally. Otherwise, I would recommend coming to me and I could make some for you. But if you are not local, then I would definitely just check out Pinterest and see any recipes that you can look up if you're wanting to go the more natural route with your like cleaning products and just cleaning your floors in general. So just wanted to add that in there. But anyways, now I am finally moving on to the next room, and I am in my living room. And on this particular day, I needed to wash all of my throw blankets and just my pillow covers and things of that sort. So one thing I do want to add, so I recently filmed a spring home tour video. If you haven't already watched that, go ahead and check that out, and I will leave that link down below as well. But I do add in a few hacks, so one of those hacks being pillow covers, and it just ends up saving a ton of space and honestly a ton of money too, because pillows can get a little pricey, especially throw pillows. I feel like sometimes they're at least $15 to $20, which to me seems a little crazy, but it is what it is. So anyway, I just decided to go the pillow cover route with that. That way I can just keep one particular pillow and just change out the cover each season or however often I would like, and they are pretty cheap. You can purchase those on Amazon, and also they have them at Hobby Lobby and whatnot too. But yeah, so in that spring home tour, I do add in some hacks, and that is one of them, like I said, so definitely be sure to check that video out. So I'm still using those same wipes on all of these surfaces. That's one thing I like about just using one particular product. I can just grab the one bottle and take it along with me instead of taking tons of products with me. So that is definitely a perk. I just want to ask you guys, so how have you guys been doing during this quarantine? I know there's not much activity going on. I'm sure no one has really been leaving their houses or anything like that unless it is absolutely necessary, but it seems like everyone has taken it a little differently. You know, I'm a homebody, so it really hasn't been too bad for me. I've definitely had days where I've been a little stir crazy, but overall, honestly, not much for me has changed, I feel like. But I know those who are always out and about and just really like to be social and things of that sort, I could see where that would be a little more difficult. So I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe and healthy. But if you guys have, you know, any prayer requests or anything like that, feel free to leave them down below, because I don't know, this is just such a strange time and really unexpected. So just curious how you guys are doing and holding up. It seems like every time I have to mop my living room, it's such a long process, in this particular space in general. So normally, like, it doesn't take much time to mop around the rug and things of that sort, because there's not a whole lot of floor space that I need to mop. but this space here is actually pretty big. It really doesn't look like it on this video, but it's a decent space, and it seems like it just always takes me forever. I don't know why, but yeah, so I don't know. I was definitely very grateful that I decided to mop this before, you know, I finished everything else. That way it was just done like I mentioned earlier. It was definitely nice to break it up today. Now we are moving into the bathroom. So this is our guest bathroom, and I've mentioned this before. It is not finished yet. It might look like it in this video, but we do have a few things to finish up before it is called complete. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and try out this new antibacterial spray. So I was reading the directions there, as you guys saw, and it actually says to spray it and let it set for 10 minutes in order for it to disinfect. So I went ahead and did that, and while that was doing its thing, I decided to start rinsing out my tub. That way I can get that cleaned and good too. So by this point, the 10 minutes have passed, and I do have a clean tub, but this stuff actually smelled really good. I was pretty impressed with it, and it did shine up really well also. I do want to mention, before I left that bathroom, I did go ahead and sweep and mop that as well. So basically all of the main living areas are clean at this point. I just need to clear off these loads of laundry off of the dining room table and go ahead and tackle this room next. But this just seems so much easier for me. Normally I wait until the end to put it all away, but honestly, because I had so much laundry this day, it was nice to just continue to put it away throughout each day, or throughout each pile that I folded. So that's what I'm doing here. You might be wondering why I'm using a broom instead of a vacuum. Honestly, sometimes I just like to switch this up too. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. It's the little things, you guys. That's the reason why this is called the simplistic home. Sometimes it's nice to just take the old-fashioned route, if you will, and do that. It's enjoyable for me. So that's why I'm using a broom instead of a vacuum here. Okay, so moving on to our hallway bathroom. So I did the same thing. I used that same disinfectant spray, let it set for 10 minutes, and I also cleaned out our shower tub combo in this room as well. So this room normally doesn't take me any time to clean just because it is pretty small, but yeah, so that's what I went ahead and did in here. And I also placed that free candle that I got from Grove Collaborative. It smells so good. I didn't even have to light it that day, and every time I walked into that bathroom, I could smell it. So it was awesome. And now moving into our master bedroom. So eventually we are going to do a little bit of some home projects in here, but for now it is just super simple. But I just wanted to go ahead and put away all of my laundry that I had. That way, again, I didn't have to do it all at once later, once all 7 loads of laundry were done. That's insane. I cannot believe I had 7 loads of laundry in one day. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm going to go ahead and do here, and it just felt so good to be able to leave this room and have it all put away. One of my very first videos that I did was actually a master bedroom closet organization. So in that video, I do mention that we do live in an older style home. It probably doesn't look like it because we have done a lot of updates, but with it being an older style home, we do have smaller closets. So the closet in our master bedroom is actually just my closet. My husband's is in the spare bedroom that we have that will soon be our new baby's bedroom. So we're not sure what we're gonna do about his clothes yet, but we'll figure it out. But anyway, if you want to see how I organized my closet, I will leave that video linked down below as well. Definitely go check that out because I think it's a good one and it has some good tips on organization. By this point, all of my laundry was finished, and I went ahead and took out all of these throw blankets. That was actually the last load of laundry that I had, and I went ahead and put those back where they belonged, and also put all these pillow covers back on the pillows. So I love having just fresh like bedding and throws and everything else. It's just so nice, and it's so like refreshing to just have it all done with a clean house at the same time. So highly recommend doing that if you don't already. Alright you guys, and that is all for this cleaning video. I hope it brought you tons of cleaning motivation and inspiration to tackle your home if it is messy like mine was at the beginning of this video. But I just love having a clean space, and especially this spring weather is just making me so appreciate the sunshine and a clean home even more. But thank you guys so much for watching, and like I said, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And I will see you next time.